What's going on, everybody? It's Jack, and today we got a little bit of a different video, a little bit of a different vibe. With Warzone 2 dropping in just a few hours, I thought, what better way to look forward to Warzone 2 than to look back at Warzone 1? So I went back into my archives. I'm talking Xbox clips, first PC clips, first gaming PC clips, 2 PC setup clips. I'm talking the whole thing. I went through, gathered a bunch of clips, my PR games, some funny stuff, some weird video edits that I had, my first Warzone win, all of it kind of piled together. And we're just going to kind of wrap up the whole 2+ years of Warzone 1 with this video, at least my experience with Warzone 1 in this video. Give a moment to kind of wax poetic and kind of reminisce about the past couple of years and kind of talk about going forward into Warzone 2. So I thought, what better way than kind of a montage commentary sort of thing, just kind of where I can reminisce about some of the old clips and kind of what we're going to be doing going forward. As always, if you like the video, you know the deal. Follow the socials, all links down in the description. What are you looking forward to for Warzone 2? You looking forward to DMZ? What do you think the meta is going to be? Whole lot of questions, whole lot of things are going to be answered in a few hours, actually, so it's going to be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to kind of diving headfirst into the content for this thing. I didn't really get a chance at the beginning of Warzone 1, and I'm taking the plunge. I finally got a 2 PC setup. Everything's kind of rolling. Everything's kind of falling into place. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. I know I say it, and I know I've said it about Madden. I know I've said it about every other game. We're doing it this time. We're doing it. We're taking the plunge. Okay? So, Warzone 2 streams, they're happening. I promise you. Warzone 2 videos, they're happening. I don't know if it's going to be loadouts, gameplays, whatever the combination is going to be. It's happening. TikToks, they're happening right now. Shorts, they're happening right now. We're doing it. I promise you. But anyway, enough with the intro. Let's get into it and just kind of reminisce about the past couple years of Warzone 1. Alright, so this was when I finally broke 20 kills, which is crazy to say that it took me until Caldera to break a 20 bomb, but playing so much solos and duos on Verdansk, I never really got that high kill game, and I was never really kill chasing in like solo quads or anything like that. It was always just about getting better and just improving and playing better, and always getting to 19 kills or 18 kills, 19 kills, but I never was able to get over that threshold, that 20 bomb, right? That threshold. And so to finally get that monkey off my back and finally be able to break 20 and hit 24 and just kind of hit that point, like, it felt really good to kind of get to that point. I'm not going to lie. Like, it felt really good to just be able to say, like, I finally broke 20. I got the 20 bomb, move along. And after I hit that 20, I was rolling in a lot more high kill games. Like, you really saw, like, a progression, kind of breaking that glass ceiling, getting over that hump, and it was just crazy. Oh, and then right after that, I just hit 33. And this was in duos. Like I said, I play a lot of duos. Like, I don't do a whole lot of, like, trios or quads. So when you see me in trios and quads, it's more of the rarity. But this was duos, and I just dropped 33. So, and it came, like, 2 weeks after the 24. So it's one of those things where, like I said, like, once I broke that, like, plateau, that threshold, that glass ceiling of the 20, like, I was just rolling high kill games after that. And even, like, leading up to like the end of Caldera, like, I was getting a lot more consistent higher kill games just because, I don't know, whether I just improved or I got like that like mental block out of the way or whatever it is. It's just finally hitting that point and just being like, it's no big deal now. Like 20 is nothing, and you got to kind of just keep going and just kind of keep chasing that number. Kind of like the gym and like PRs, just keep chasing that number. But that was great though, and they accused me of cheating, like, beyond.
And outside of it.
Okay, this was Titanium Trials. Not sure why it's shrunken down, but Titanium Trials was cool though. I think that Titanium Trials is definitely going to be like the baseline for how they do a rank mode for Warzone 2. It's got to be. And then this was trio quads, probably Titanium Trials. Maybe Titanium Trials? I don't know. It's a Blixen with that optic, so maybe it wasn't Titanium Trials. Probably not. But like when I do play trios, it's always the same people. But when I started Warzone back in March of 2020, you know, with the pandemic hitting and everything like that, and just kind of having nothing else to do, I was playing with very different people, and it became apparent when I did that like little Warzone legacy tracker thing, and you saw like the names of like the fourth most person, and I'm like, holy crap, how am I playing with them the most? Like, I haven't played with them since like March of 2020. But I think Warzone, especially Verdansk Warzone, just kind of hit at the perfect time with society and everything, given like the nature of just everything shutting down and everybody being at work. I mean, hell, even my boss was just like sitting at home playing it during that time. And I remember talking to him about it like at work. And keep in mind, he's a 70-inch TV guy. He's not a monitor guy. He's a 70-inch TV controller. Has a Turtle Beach, but like he's a 70-inch TV guy. And he's just excited about playing, and then of course talking about like the potential to be like shut down and all that. And he's like, nah, we'll be back in a week. And I'm like, I don't know. And then sure enough, like we weren't back in a week, but Warzone was still there. And I think when Warzone came out and everything like that, I think it really is just a matter of hitting at the right time for everybody to just kind of be on the same page. And oh man, the comms, the angry voice chats. It's gonna get worse with prox chat, I promise you. Holy cow. Okay, so I recorded this off of an Xbox clip from my phone. This was my first Warzone win. And what kind of HDR is that? We're talking a VLK? What? But no, this was legitimately the first win. Like, right there, we're talking early March. Oh, man, I missed that pink anime M4. That was so good. But this was first duos win with my brother, I think. I think that would be this one. Nothing crazy, but just like first duos win with my brother, like early on in Warzone, early on in Verdansk. Clearly metas weren't as defined, other than knowing the M4 was good. And what is this? Dropping in? Oh, okay. This was a little edit I had thrown together either for TikTok or whatever. And I think it was just kind of a test of my editing, honestly, just to kind of see what I can get away with editing-wise. I think that was probably one of those things where I was just like, hey, let's have some fun. Let's see what I can do with the editing. So we're just gonna kind of see a whole bunch of clips here. We got growl metas, we got MP7s, we've got a whole lot of different things. Oh man, the growl. Growl, Archangel, Iron Sights, like it doesn't get any better than that. Like it does not get any better than that. And C4? Oh man, the C4 pizza meta, oh man, when you were able to sling that, oh jeez. Hipfire MP5? Woo. Uzis? Uzis? Oh man. That dude walked so slow. He could have cambered me so hard. That dude's a potato. Again, potato. Boom. Grouse. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I miss Verdansk. I swear, if they brought Verdansk back and gave us the redeploy balloons from Caldera, everybody would have been happy. I stand by it. That everybody would have been happy with that. Give us Verdansk with the redeploy balloons. Superstore. C4 was so good. C4 was so good. Oh, What are we doing here? Oh, now we're just getting fancy. Okay. See, I threw my first win in there too. Only the good part. But see, I threw it in there too towards the end. Nice little optical camera movement there. Okay. Another win. Solo. Teammates dead. Got him. Look at the low kills though. Like 6? We're talking 6 kills? Come on. Like this ain't nothing. I think I had to get this off of my phone. Why is it so small? I don't know. But I can tell you I know what this clip is, and it's still probably the longest snipe I've hit. And this was probably when I was still recording off of that was 382 meters, by the way. But I think that was, and this is still too, this is probably when I was recording off the Xbox, but then I was saved to the phone, and then I had to drop it back into Google Drive, and it's a mess. So, that's why these clips are smaller. Running people over at the beginning, nice. Classics. Jeez, man, like, these videos didn't save well. I'm upset, but it's okay. It's okay. We've got a better setup now, guys. We've got a much better setup. Don't worry. Warzone 2 is going to be looking crispy. 200 frames. But that's such a heavy sniper. Even the MW2 snipers don't feel that heavy anymore. Oh, hot drop super. Hot drop super. Classic. See, I just hope that Al Mazrah has those iconic moments that Warzone 1 had. Warzone 1's Gulag, obviously, so important. Hell, it became a part of just, like, pop culture references, right? Going to the Gulag. Like, no one knew what a Gulag was. No one would have known that it was, like, some, like, Eastern European prison. But they know what Gulags are from Warzone. And just, like, dropping hot super. Like, things like that. Like, just the hot drop there. Like, I hope Al Mazrah has those iconic like moments possible. I don't know if Warzone 1 got it just because of the pandemic and everything like that, but I do hope that Warzone 2 gives us that feeling. The AUG, the double AR meta. Yeah, I do hope that Warzone 2 gives us that same feeling. Even if it's like on Terminal or the high-rise area, whatever's like the hot drop, whatever is like Al Mazrah Superstore. I hope we get that. Whoo, a little bit of a Matrix jump, okay. And the AUG was just disgusting. FFAR, M16. Okay, I think that was somebody else's class I had to pick up. But the M16 meta, too, after the AUG, that was just great. Now, these clips make me nostalgic for Verdansk. And just excited for the potential of the future. I think that's the thing. I think being excited for the potential of the future. And there's all three. Wiped. Well, that's it. I mean, I have a bunch more clips, obviously. I might go through them. I might throw them up and try to do something with some of the old Verdansk clips, kind of do some throwbacks and stuff for TikTok or whatever the case is. But in terms of like wrapping up like a YouTube video and stuff like that, I think we're done here for Warzone 1. I think I might hop on, play some Rebirth and Fortune's Keep, because unfortunately I don't play Rebirth or Fortune's Keep that much, just because it's kind of crappy playing those by yourself. Fortune's Keep less so, just because you can get your loadout quickly. But beginning of Warzone, when Rebirth came out, like I hated the idea of it. I like the classic battle royale feel. I wasn't a Rebirth guy, and I've become more of a Rebirth guy as I've gotten better. I think Rebirth, if you're not as good and you're playing solos, isn't as fun, just because like you're kind of still on your like one life to live sort of thing, and you don't really get that like resurgence feel. And so it just wasn't my thing. But as Warzone 1 has progressed, I definitely became a much more of a fan of the resurgence type, especially as my movement got better and everything like that. And my average kills per game got higher and higher and higher. Like it felt like a better game to play. And so like having that kind of a mode in Warzone 2, I think is going to be important for everybody. Also SBMM. Hate SBMM. Unless it's in ranked. Ranked is good. But that's going to do it, guys. That's going to do it, everyone. Warzone 1's over. But Warzone 2 begins now. Let's get after it. Peace.